This season on 60 Days In, 7 participants voluntarily go undercover in the Utah County Jail to shed light on what exactly happens behind bars. Joining me now for this sponsored interview is Sheriff Mike Smith of the Utah County Jail. Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm so good. It's good to talk to you. Tell our viewers what 60 Days In is all about.
Well, it is about 7 participants who agree. I don't know why they agree to this, but they do agree to it, to go into jail for 60 days. And I get an opportunity, of course, to meet with them and talk about my goals of why I'm going to even allow this to happen. And so for me, on a sheriff's level, I'm looking at this as an audit. There's things in my facility I want to know about, I want to improve, and I want you to go in there and help me figure out how to do that.
So is this season,
the whole thing's video, right?
Okay, is this season different? Are there different things we can expect this season?
You know, I'll tell you, one of the things is up front, I've watched some seasons where they go in and they spend a lot of energy trying to figure out who the other participants are. And so we brought them all together right up front before they went in and put them in as a team. Let them meet each other, let them work with each other for an entire day and put them in as a team. So that's something that's different. And then another thing that I noticed on the season was that, they always have a signal. Like if something's going on, they give a signal. And you see a lot of them use that, I think, as a timeout. Well, you don't get timeouts in jail. So we made a rule that if you use that, you're out of the program. Don't use it as a crutch. And I think that was a big change in the seasons.
Have any of these participants been to jail before? Why are they telling you that they'd like to experience this?
All of them, they kind of each have a different background. Some of them, yes, they have been in jail or in prison before. Some of them, no. So they're all coming from different walks of life to bring different perspectives to what they found in our facility.
So you mentioned the why of letting cameras in. Once, so you think about it, then you do it. What has this show taught you?
It's taught me quite a bit, actually. There's some things that I probably needed to see. There were some improvements that we've already been able to make that, you'll see on the episodes. But it was very stressful, I'll tell you that. It taught me about stress of having that type of program in my facility. But in the end, the changes that we were able to make, the things that we discovered, it was worth doing. So we've been able to do some positive things.
Because, Sheriff, it's one thing to run the Utah County Jail every day, one of the biggest in the state, and it's another to allow those cameras in. You have 30 years of law enforcement experience. Did you give this season's participants any advice?
We did. We met with them, and really the advice, we talked to them a lot about maintaining their cover, and just having the mindset, because, jail's not fun. It's not supposed to be fun. So if you're a participant, you think this is going to be a good time, you're fooling yourself. Jail is not meant to be fun. So we try to help them with their mindset of get your mind where it needs to be. This is going to be tough, but you can do it. There's absolutely no reason why you can't. And help them go in with a positive mindset, or tried to help them.
Well, Sheriff, I grew up in Utah County, but I've never seen the inside of that jail, so I'm excited to watch along with everyone else. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
Take care, everybody. You can watch the new season of 60 Days In Thursday at 7 p.m. on A&E. And our thanks to A&E Entertainment for sponsoring that interview.